You guys all wake up to the gentle tick-tock of the grandfather clock in the hall of the bed and breakfast. Everybody's naked in their beds with their gear and their wardrobes as usual. You don't have to act surprised when you find it in there. Your 1950s suit is laying over one of the chairs as it usually does.
All right. Get out and get dressed, put on a fedora instead of my bowler today, so.
I get up, stretch, and I go, I think I'm going to put clothes on today.
There's a dramatic thing as he thinks about whether to wear clothes or not.
How weird.
That sounds like the thing to do, so I'll jump on that train.
Okay. You guys get dressed up, and I'm guessing go down for a nutritious and delicious breakfast.
I think someone's had a mass murder around their area.
Yeah, that would be me. I don't know what's going on, but they got something going on.
Probably just their mass murder. Oh, that's... I discovered that it takes coronavirus in order to lower U.S. school shootings for a bit.
Yeah.
So swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Yeah, our children are safer at the cost of education.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Just what we need.
Yep.
Dumber people.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a plethora of dumb. I used to not know that there were so many dumb people in the U.S. before Trump became president. So now I fucking know, right?
Yeah, we all know. It's like, you got to be kidding me. What some of these people say just blows my mind. Even people I know, it's like, are you on crack?
The answer is yes. So, you guys are eating your breakfast, discussing old politics of the 2020s and how everybody was on crack, and eventually America just succumbed to its Native American curses that were finally managed to catch up after a few hundred years.
Yep.
Like that.
Okay. We have some nice whiskey breakfast.
Yeah, you notice he ignores most of the food, goes to the bar, grabs a bottle over the objections of the people running the place, ignores them, and sits down, drinks some breakfast, and eats a little bit. You have no idea why he's still alive.
Breakfast of champions.
Breakfast of champions. Exactly. That man gets it.
The problem is the whiskey doesn't even seem to affect him at all. Roll alcohol tolerance to get a double out and prove me wrong, Matt. If you do, I will laugh and laugh as you just fucking pass out on the table.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Even rolling a 92, he is A-okay. You're not even sure why he bothers to drink anymore.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, wow.
Yeah. He is a high-functioning alcoholic, apparently. He's short, kind of squat, I believe red hair, and he's wearing ridiculous cow armor at the table, I believe.
Yep.
Another set of cow armor.
Oh, yeah. You've seen the matching pair?
Yep.
Yeah. Freddy's one isn't as cool as mine, but it's okay.
Note, it looks exactly the same to you, except the horns aren't scratched up from having beer cans rammed onto them. Yet.
That's why it's cool.
All right.
We have got a lot to do, gentlemen. Oh,
we do?
Who are you guys?
Yeah. We got a lot to do. Who the fuck are you?
By the way, you guys all do feel that intense camaraderie thing between each other and whatnot?
Yep.
Just so
I think I've met one of you before. Maybe not. No, not you. You? No, maybe not. I don't know. Who are you then?
I think you need a little more, and it'll come back to you.
Let's see, Mr. Walls, could you please describe your character's appearance?
Well, since I am dressed in 1950s garb, I'm wearing, the suit, a trench coat, fedora. I am outfitted with a katana and wakizashi set. Other than that, I'm a indeterminable age guy. Rather
blue.
nondescript.
Blue.
Oh yeah, they are
scabbard.
blue. They have blue handles and scabbards. Yeah.
Oh, I would also like to point out, which I'm sure you remember from Nero, he ends up putting the chair sideways and then sitting on it so that the katanas don't get, because yes, having sat down with fucking whole sheathed swords and stuff, you can't sit in a normal chair like a normal person. No, need a stool. And could P please, the guy who is not known as P Diddy, please describe your character?
50s double-breasted thing going on with fedora. I don't have my coat closed at the table, so you notice I have a 9mm tucked into my waistband. Young guy, pretty fit.
Don't you have
Devastated, but yeah, whatever.
Don't you have a holster for that thing?
I actually never, we never did that, no.
Yeah, I definitely recommend one. Having worn a gun in my waistband, it is a shitty place to keep them, and it falls out sometimes unexpectedly. Especially leading a very active lifestyle of an adventurer, so I definitely recommend a holster.
Do you want a quick story about shouldering something in the waistband?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
And this is somebody that you know. You remember Big Rob? Well, Rob was doing, he was at a rent fair or something, and he was in a play. And he had a flintlock. And, of course, it was loaded with just flash powder. It didn't have anything in it, but he was on stage acting or whatever, and he put the flintlock in his waistband. And it went off. It didn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, it gave him a couple first-degree burns, but it burned all his hair off. And he said it grew back gray, so he wasn't all that pleased with that. But I saw the video of it. It was pretty funny because he just kind of stopped, and everybody just kind of stopped. And after about 30 seconds or so, he continued on.
Flintlock that did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Glock with a trigger guard, a trigger safety, definitely not what I'd call super safe in the waistband.
Yeah, well, I do not have a round chambered.
Yes, eventually they will get you a nice, that's nothing. I've seen people start playing Russian roulette with the old 45s and shit at this very dinner table. Why? Because, anyway.
I'll look over to Wish and go, do you want a holster for that?
Yeah, sure. Probably ought to.
I can give you mine for now. It's in my backpack. I don't need to wear the 9mm when I got these on me, the swords. So yeah, I'll dig out in my backpack and pull out the holster with my Glock in it and pull the Glock out and give him the holster.
Now, let's see. I know that PRA knows, but Matt, give me a empathy roll. Lower is better on your hosts. They look very uncomfortable with the gun holsters and guns and shit being traded at the table. Cool. They don't seem to notice that one of the dudes is wearing swords. They when they're serving stuff, they do walk around the swords like they're kind of aware of them, but they seem to be more unconsciously aware of them than conscious. And they're pretty fucking obvious to you. Anybody carries around a katana and wakizashi set, and I'm going to assume with your martial arts training, you actually know how to wear them to where they're like the kind of cool cross thing and stuff. So.
Yes, and I know how to fast draw them and everything.
A jutsu. Also known as cut now, cut. So,
You die now.
all right, but this strikes you as interesting, Matt.
Okay. considering we think they're all part of the same thing. That's quite interesting.
Yes. And also, very soon, Marcus will discover the horrible burden of his newest thing. Now, yes, I've already figured out a way around it too, so will he?
Well, one thing is I was told by a little birdie that I believe you need a sword. Is that right?
Yeah, I can use a sword. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I need to try and get you a sword today.
Yeah, if we can get me a basic one too, I'd like to put it in my hidey hole for emergencies.
Okay, I think we can do that. There's a couple of things I'd like to do while we were here. We will finish breakfast, and first, let's take you guys upstairs to the clocks.
Okay.
Or the clock.
What's your name?
I'm Alex.
By the way. Alex. Nice to meet you,
Alex Kinley. You can call me Kinley, Alex, whatever you want.
All right. Well, nice to meet you anyway.
So, sorry, name again?
Mr. Wallace.
Mr. Wallace. And you, sir?
Push.
Push.
It's a little more guttural than a SH. There you go. That's pretty good.
Really?
Like your blue.
Look at his fascination as he's learning your
Really?
name.
Right. Bobby it is then. Right. Let's go. I don't really know how to do that. Right.
Bobby.
Let's go.
And this is the day your name became Bobby. You will remember this day because you'll notice that as soon as word gets out, everybody will begin calling you Bobby. That's how Freddy got his fucking name, believe me. So, right, Mr. Wallace, Bobby, and Alex go where? Upstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay.
We go upstairs to the clock. I showed them the clock. This is the clock.
He shows you the kind of the clock entirely made of mists and stuff that you've been seeing for quite some time. It appears to be close to 9:30, presumably a.m. since it's light outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know about the clocks?
No, not really.
Okay.
Oh, so wow. I just had a thought.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Hold
really?
on, man.
Yep.
This could be a fucking magic moment thing.
Wow.
Hold on, man. Let me look. Okay. Let me just look at one little thing here. Sorry for the delay, but you can go ahead and tell me about the clock if you want. I'm looking.
Oh, wait, because Marcus is gone.
Oh.
But, would it help you if I start singing the Magic Moment song? Magic moments when two hearts.
Oh, I know where I put it. Hold on a second.
Right.
Open.
So Marcus is back.
I'm always in earshot.
Oh, good. Good to know. All right. So what these are, to the best of our knowledge, we don't know 100%, but these are like, these are kind of a form of anchor. Okay. What? I
was going to say, I was thinking about running them on the HH3, but I see you've already been on that, so that's what I was looking for. So just no spoilers for that.
And no, don't worry. I've already got that in mind. I will not.
Good, man.
So these are kind of anchors. We're not 100% sure exactly what they do or why they do it, but they are points in space or points within the shadows, as you guys have probably experienced. Not all of them have them as far as we know. They could be, but we just haven't found them all. But a lot of zones will have these clocks in there, and these clocks are kind of, even though they look wispy in material, they are actually kind of almost solid points in these zones. You know,
they're anchors, yeah.
Anchors, yeah. It's a good way of putting it. So keep an eye out for the clocks. They're interesting things. So if you guys want to look into them more at a later point or whatever, I just want to try out some quick things here because certain things have changed for me, possibly you guys eventually, and I want to just use some quick things to try and determine if anything has changed or if we can get any more information from these clocks. Okay?
Okay.
I suppose I could try and have any of you guys walked the pattern yet?
Both of us have, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's easy. So you guys probably have the pattern stuff. I can't.
Yeah, they threw me onto it my first adventure. So, yeah.
I can't teach you any of this other stuff because it's all. You need to have done stuff to get the other stuff. But let me quickly just fire some of these off and see if we get any luck. So, Logan, sense pattern on are they still pattern based?
Yep.
Okay, trying to analyze that power. No. Detect power, chaos. Do they have chaos in them anymore? Or they never did, I think.
No.
Do they have, no. Right, okay, so that's not changed. We will try. This is a bit skill hoary, but fuck it. Nah. See petty magics. No. Now, the last two skills is. So I don't think I had these last time I was looking at the clock. So detect high magic. Nope. Recognize broken effect. Fumble. Yay!
Here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card. Here comes the fumble card, and you get it now. Everybody is granted extra damage if you beat on Kinley right now.
Good to know.
That's a relatively minor fumble. Okay. It shows the little lady from downstairs.
Okay. So, nothing from that. Right. What else did I think of doing? Right, we're going to the room where it's secure. Don't want any prying eyes.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to try something here. There's a chance it won't work, because I'm going to be nice and remind Logan that this is going to be a difficult role. You'll have to remember this. I'm going to try and contact someone. You're going to hold on to me, and this is going to give you access to see and listen to and also converse with this person if they can pull it off. Be aware that we are going to be talking to someone who is a member of the Courts of Chaos. Intrigue is a very big thing there, so it's very important what you say and what you don't say in equal measures. So we're trying to gain as much information without maybe giving out too much. Normally, in this case, I'm going to be a bit more frank because we've got a kind of mutual thing going on, and I'm hoping a bit of forefront on my side will persuade him to give me information I need. So you guys are more than welcome to listen in and even add to it if you want to, but just beware that it's kind of important what we say here and what we don't say type thing. So just so you're aware. So hold on, and I pull out the trump of Trevor and I try and make connection.
Cool. Give me what is your willpower times, or what is your willpower roll? Or what is your willpower number? Sorry.
What, times 5?
No, just total, or your regular number.
20.
20. Okay, so, roll a 25 or less to get through the skull wall interference of death.
Holy shit, that's gone up.
Oh, it's gotten worse than you might even realize.
No.
Cool. And so that's just a fail. And let's see. And they're grabbed onto you. Everybody roll a d12 damage on yourself. As skulls kind of just fly out. He's trying to open some sort of thing, and these skulls come out, and they're ripping you apart, and all this fog is flooding in, and you're like, ah, it hurts. It doesn't hurt that bad, Marcus. You know, actually, it doesn't hurt anybody all that bad, but it is real damage. So, do you want to try again to force your way through it, or are you done?
Done.
Okay. He goes, and it goes away. He has a card of a rather average-looking guy. And what colors does he wear, Matt? Colors are...
I think it's silver and black, but let me have a look. I've got it tied. Yeah, black, silver.
Cool. So, he closes the connection. Everybody's bleeding just a little bit. Marcus is like one dramatic bloody nose thing. Everybody just looks at you.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that did suck.
What's the magic again in this sign, Logan?
You're not sure. It's hard, though.
That's why I'm asking you, because I'm going to attempt to roll a spell.
Very well. Double check, because shit changes. Chink. Tech. There it is. Roll. Willpower times 3. He begins yelling and singing the blues. And he gets a check in willpower he doesn't care about. Yeah. And he's the party paladin.
Yeah, it's one of you healed up, and the other one healed up.
You feel better. But you notice that as he stands there for a couple minutes, his wounds go and just slowly heal as you're watching him.
Yeah.
It's slow, but after just a few minutes, he seems right as rain. As right as you can be, being an Irishman dressed in cow armor.
That's true. Very true.
I'm sure any Irish viewers will write in and go, "We can look good in cow armor. Stop making Irish jokes, or we're going to do you right for."
So, while we are here in a bit of private, is there anything you guys want to ask about or have any questions about? Or
Matt, you do know if you take them down to the bar or the sitting room that there's more alcohol down there.
True that.
Which does help that the libations aid with lubrication.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Bowling shirts.
Bowling shirts.
Take a card for remembering that. Usually players don't until it's like, oh, aren't we going to go do this? Oh, we forgot to do that thing again. Yeah. Apparently, you offer them the secrets of the universe, and they are interested in league bowling. League bowling. You're thinking the priorities seem different from when you were a younger adventurer.
In my day.
Yeah.
The league bowling thing is really there's kind of nothing there unless you're good at bowling.
Yeah, you probably just haven't rolled well enough.
No, I think I was with someone that did, but I'm just saying if you don't, there's nothing there.
Are you kidding? All that camaraderie and being able to throw a small black ball at defenseless pins?
Last time I was there, or maybe it was 2 times ago, I bowled $2.99, so I almost got it. That got me a lot of free beer.
Yeah, you were on fire. Yeah, well, we're going to take care of the sword. I wouldn't mind getting some armor that's effective yet discreet.
Against what, sorry?
I wouldn't mind obtaining armor that is effective yet discreet.
Okay.
That would be something good for both of us.
That's the password on. Alright, I take them to Clem's because I don't think I actually have a way of getting. Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, let's do something else. I pull out my trump of the golden wattle.
All right. This is for the basement area?
Yep.
Okay.
What, luck roll?
Yes, lower is definitely better.
-30.
Yeah, okay. You guys go in, and for some reason, Kinley seems very amused by all of the people who are wandering around with these strange penis-shaped candles and stuff on them. They seem to have grown their homegrown quasi-religion a bit, Kinley, and they have different kinds of candles for different days and stuff now. It's become a big thing.
That's awesome.
They seem pleased to see Kinley for some reason. Hello, opener of the way.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to add that to the titles.
Instructor of the candles.
How is things?
They are well. In fact, we wish to ask you if at some point you can come up with a new ritual for our candle lighting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You have always been good to us. Oh, Kinley.
Ooh, Kinley, yes. I will think on that, do not worry.
They look very pleased.
There, I don't look so dark anymore.
You're just a little bit blurry for some reason now.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but...
I blame stuff.
That helped. What do you know?
Yeah. Okay, no problem. You are in a basement of something. They say, would you like to be taken to the kind of safe?
Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah, we've been here.
And would you like to see the green rock?
Yes.
No problem. They take you to the safe, and apparently there's no lock installed on the door, and all that holds it shut is a painted green rock.
Yep.
You notice there's a bunch of different PC's gear that has been tossed into a pile within there because the PCs don't actually use their treasure. They just accumulate it for possible, like if the PCs were to become dragons someday, then it would make a lot more sense, you're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just
Is there,
sleep on this.
any swords in there?
I'm not sure. You'd have to check the gear list for that.
All right.
I don't actually keep track of what garbage the PCs toss into here. Because there's a lot of garbage that they toss into here for reasons. But it is moderately secure here.
Golden wattle.
There are at least 10 times more people than the PCs originally wanted, but since Wrestling Rad has mysteriously disappeared, or at least not been seen for quite some time, there's no mystery. He simply disappeared. Let us have no more discussion of this bizarre cover-up. Then, yeah, it appears that things have been going slowly to hell. You recognize these signs there, Kinley, as you've seen things slowly go to hell more times than you can count. You definitely notice that this place seems like it's becoming some sort of weird temple thing. It'll probably turn evil and they'll summon a demon, is your guess, because it's a common A4 scenario, you're thinking.
What the fuck? There's an unconscious Mildred down here.
Yeah. That was first thing I noticed.
Is she in any kind? Does it say if she's in any kind of like thing to make stasis or anything? Or they just left her here, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. Write down. Please alter the notes to corpse instead of unconscious. The corpse, because they'd forgotten about her and left her here for literally weeks.
Is she still missing a tooth?
No, this is a different Mildred.
Oh, okay.
In fact, you don't even recognize her as Mildred because the only Mildred you're used to seeing is the super young one. This looks like a middle-aged one that is looks like a different person, but somebody who's related to the super young one.
Okay.
And is also dead. So, yeah.
It's a corpse. I'll leave it alone. So,
yeah. Just put in slowly rotting corpse. And we'll just leave it in there unless you guys want to do anything with it and see if any of the other PCs even notice.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. It'll eventually fill the place with albacore and putrefaction. Unless you want to just get rid of it now. It's up to you.
Nah.
This is another example of the PCs fucking with each other. Nah, I'll leave the rotting corpse in here. This is this campaign's version of PvP, Marcus. It's like, yeah, you want to leave a rotting corpse? Fine, I'll leave a fucking rotting corpse here. Cool.
Okay.
It's funny for the next people.
Yeah.
Wow. There is some weird shit in here.
Like what?
Jar of cumin.
Mm-hmm.
Santa sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can feel free to redistribute this to your two newbies rather than just, unless you want to follow the strange traditions of the PCs and just see if stacking enough magic items in one place will tear a hole in space and time.
Oh, there you go. There's a set of magic leather armor. If you would like that, leather might not be so restrictive to move around in.
It's Kerbolite type leather, so it is a bit of a pain in the ass.
I know I've worn it, but
it's a little stiff, huh?
Well, oiled and wax, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said a little stiff.
Yeah.
Some joker in a game once told me that it's called Kerboli because they cured it in boiling oil.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't think that's where that word comes from.
I'm not even going to speculate. We get so much shit from Latin, so it's like whatever some fucking ancient Italians came up with is what we're kind of stuck with for a lot of our words. Like December. It's the 10th month. Well, is it? It was. Is it?
All this shit in there and not one fucking sword. Right.
If you're going to name a month after yourself, you'd want a summer month.
Yeah, point.
Oh, Keeper of the Flames.
We are the keepers of the flames.
Where one might get 2 swords.
Not here, O wise one. For here, weapons are illegal for civilians, and they will beat you around the scrotum if you attempt to get them. All the weapon vendors have been shut down. Of course, if you really need a sword, but not to leave this place, you could always go down to Bartertown. Of course, it's a long fucking way to get a sword. I don't really recommend that, he says. Especially since you are able to travel to different planes of existence.
Is there a Clems here?
He says. Yeah, but you don't want to go there. Because of them. Them.
What's going on here?
Don't you remember? They've been hunting you in this place for literally a year.
Who is them?
Them are those who are dressed strangely. They are dressed like clowns, but clowns they are not, in black and white. And most cannot even see them or ignore them until they strike. Those guys you usually kill when you see them. We've been spying upon them as they have been spying upon us for this long time, because they know that often you immortals come here and go out, and apparently they believe that, and we don't believe this, but they seem to believe that you have the security of a retarded horse. And that they will capture you when you leave the wattle. Or do horrible things to you.
So we can't leave the wattle at all?
If you are seen leaving the wattle, then they shall strike upon you with a furious force.
Wow.
Yes, and if you strike them down, then more come anyway. And so everybody usually doesn't go outside of the wattle.
Right.
They appear in here and then clear. We can leave the wattle because we are not there. We are not you, and they know what you look like. I don't think they might know who the other two look like. They still want that which they seek, or not.
Or is it that they seek that which they want?
You speak the true, he says. We do not know because they do not speak. And if we get too close to them, then they will try to kill us, and we don't like that. It pisses us off, so we leave them the fuck alone. Although, if you want, we do have the countermeasures prepared for your use.
The what?
The countermeasures prepared for your use if you want.
Which is what?
Come with me, O Kinley. He glides off in a... If he wasn't kind of an overweight dude, he might be better and have like a slight limp. He might be better at the gliding thing, but as it is, he almost trips over his robe and goes, shit. And then kind of... He's trying to be mysterious. He's not pulling it off. He takes you guys up some back stairs and then up some like secret stairs that look like, and then over to like a ladder, and you guys climb up this fucking ladder, and he's not wearing anything under his fucking robe. Jesus Christ. Okay, you climb up the ladder, and you eventually get to like this attic thing, and they've got a couple of fucking hidden ballista in there that are pretty much, they're ready to like they've got the roof on like counterweights and shit. So all you have to do is pull this dowel pin, and then the thing pops up, and the thing falls forward, and then you shoot them with the heavy ballista.
Oh, that kind of sounds like fun.
Yes. Unfortunately, nobody ever has any skill in, like, heavy ballista, so it doesn't tend to go well. Well, except maybe Kinley. What?
I have skill in ballista.
Ah.
Well...
These are the countermeasures. And in addition to the heavy ballistas, each of them has like a wire attached to the ballista bolt, so that, and then there's also like, looks like you can try to reel them in and shit like that. So, but these are pretty much a one-use thing. So, and there's usually two of the creatures. We have two ballista. This is Saul. I'm Saul. He has heard about how to fire these. He read it in a book, so he is our best. But if you ever want to try to capture them, we would need to get both at once, because if the city discovers we have these, then we're into big trouble. So it's pretty much a one, and then we're going to disassemble them and hide them.
And how quickly do they come back once we've dealt with them?
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's okay. So what? We need to lure them here, or can we see them from where we are?
These point right at their hiding spot. We've had plenty of time to figure out where they hide. But like I said, the purpose was because we thought maybe you guys would want to capture them or something like that. So this would be an attempt to capture them through fishing.
Yes.
With my ballista.
Oh yeah, well they are super tough creatures.
Are you telling me that someone is done this, or you set this up and no one's actually tried to do this yet?
No, they have no interest. They just stay in the water.
Hold on. Super tough creatures.
Yes.
We're talking about the same clockwork mechanical.
Mechanical? No, we're talking about the Harlequins.
Yeah, the ones I went against were really, really nimble and fast, but they were easy to destroy.
But you're Alex Kinley.
Oh, okay, fine. Right, let me have at it then.
Are you sure this is our only chance at these, and you'll have one shot, and then they'll either flee or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, you said ballistas.
2 of them. Are you skilled at firing? Because otherwise Saul can try it. I'm Saul.
Hey, now I want to jump on that sucker.
Okay. They are happy to let you guys work at it, and anybody that works with Kinley, they figure has got to be fucking... Jesus, they're going to drill through my fucking brain.
Hopefully.
Yay. Yes, drill into my brain.
I roll a player reroll card.
Okay, go ahead and give me your ballista roll, because it works it goes, and you guys are looking, and he goes, there they are, and there's like 2 of them on a rope going. They look like black and white Harlequins. Actually, first, both of you guys give me a spot hidden roll at -30, because they are kind of hard to see for some fucking reason.
Even though he's pointed them out?
Yeah, your eyes just try to glaze over them and ignore them.
I'm going to take a look as well, just because maybe I'll see them in case one of them doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So if one of them... Okay, so Marcus sees them?
Yeah, he can take a shot.
Can you both point them out to me?
Yep.
They point. Both of you, try one more time at -20, Kinley. See if you can make it. If you can, go ahead and do your shot thing that you already did. Otherwise, you just go, my eyes won't work on them. Wow. Oh, there it is. Oh, he says. Cool.
All right.
So
I'm typing my supposed to buy a skill card for this.
All right.
Nice. Wow.
Mr. Wallace, prepare to reel them in. But not yet.
Not that one.
All right, so you end up missing yours. Kinley hit his, and roll a d6 plus a d8. You want medium. You don't want too high or you'll be reeling in a dead one. You don't want too low or it won't stick. You want to get around 5 to 8 points of damage-ish. Maybe 5. Yeah, 5 to 8.
5.
Oh, 5. Perfect. Right. It goes through its leg and goes, ah! And Mr. Wallace, reel with all your might.
I begin reeling.
Give me a strength roll as it's trying to fight you as you are literally pulling it from its rooftop. You've got gears and shit that are helping you and stuff. And it's going to end up falling down the street into the building and then back up this side if it works. So give me a strength roll. Lower is better. Critical. He goes, it just goes, ah! It gets reeled in. And then they close up the thing. And the guy goes, people may not have even noticed this. I've never seen anybody reel so quickly.
That was some good reeling, Mr. Wallace.
It's a pity the one got away. Right, and you guys are in standard combat. You've got one left that needs a lot of subduing, apparently. You notice that you're having trouble seeing it because your eyes just tend to glaze over it. Hero the first, casting a spell is approved. Matt, stop playing with the crinkle.
I did. I've done. So who's first?
Heroes.
Right.
Yeah, there's only one of them, so yeah, you can do it.
I'm gonna punch.
You notice, by the way, good news, this Harlequin has a fucking katana and some throwing stars on him. You're like, free sword!
Yeah.
If you'd gotten the other one as well, then, you'd be good on your swords. So, right, Mr. Wallace, what do you do? Quick.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and roll the rest of your stuff there, Kinley.
Oh, I'm not doing martial arts.
Fine. Mr. Wallace, what are you doing? Quick.
Grapple.
Good. Give me a grapple roll. What are you doing over there, Pete? Or Bobby? Right. They both grapple it, and Kinley...
Well, that's half stun, remember?
Okay. How much real did you do? Total.
So that's 13, so half, so it's what, 6 real?
Uh-huh. So 6 plus 5 is 11. It goes... You're not sure if it's dead or not. Give me xenobiology to figure out if it's dead or not.
Ooh, new skill time.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's in a torpor, like a vampire.
Vampire.
World is vampire. Here is what it looks like.
There you go, Bobby. Here's your sword.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Work on Mr. Wallace's one next.
If you'd gotten both of them, then you would have.
Anyone want throwing stars?
Yeah, let me see here what they've got on them exactly. Everybody give me a... no, wait, it's got its makeup on. Wait, since you were closely examining it, everybody give me a minor sanity roll toward Harlequin. Definitely not human.
It's going to be a minor hit if you don't make it.
Yeah.
That's what he means by minor. Fumble!
Oh! It's a D4 if you fail it there, Kinley. It's 0 if you make it. It's thinner than a human, and it definitely looks evil as fuck, as you can see in the picture there.
I'm guessing these aren't on the sheets, are they?
Of course not.
And what the hell do they do to your house?
It's not even close to here. The walls carry sound like a bitch. By the way, this katana, Marcus, is special in that the base damage on it is D10 due to it being super sharp.
I will be careful with it then.
What's the max set for the Harlequins?
8.
8, yeah.
And let's see. It also has 4 super sharp throwing stars on it. The damage on them total after being super sharp is D4. They count as throwing star rolls. So if you want a new skill and a new weapon, you got 4 of them. And if you can actually find them after throwing them, outdoors, fucking low chance, by the way. I've lost so many fucking throwing stars, you would not believe it.
Hello?
Yeah, they're just digging for treasure in the apartment building somewhere. So yeah, very cool.
Are you getting cushioned?
Right.
We
are tying this bitch up. Rope, candle, master.
They scurry off and they bring you rope.
Thank you. A chair would be good as well.
Yeah, they end up using the rope to lug a chair. Well, do you want to keep him in this like little hiding place with the ballista, or do you want to take him?
It sounds like, according to where they've got the body of Mildred, they've got an interrogation room here.
Yeah, okay, you guys take him off to the interrogation room.
I pick up the Harlequin and carry it like it's a suitcase.
Yeah. If you'd like to make a strength roll, you can. Otherwise, you don't really need to, because I know what your fucking strength is like.
We like to get a check in strength.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes. Fine. There's one of the highest stats in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Took me a while.
I bet. Since I seem to have trouble getting points in strength, that mine's still at 60 no matter how hard I try. But I got a check already, so.
Nat, are you going to attempt to tie up the Harlequin?
Unless these guys want to go first, I've got a pretty good knot tying, but still I seem to fail it a lot. So I'm happy for these guys to try it themselves first, and then I'll try afterwards so they can basically try and get a chip. Tie 'em up, lads. Tie 'em up good.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to, or do you want? Or if you do it, I'll assist, or vice versa.
Yeah, sure. That.
I suggest you both take it in turns to try doing it.
Okay.
Because the chances are the one who assists will get it, and then the other one who doesn't won't. So I think you both will go, this is how you do it. And we go, no, that's bad. The other guy have a go.
Right.
Is that not fire?
It might be having a little delay.
I might have clicked the wrong button. I do that.
Hey,
Nope,
you have failed your knot tying roll. Let's see how Mr. Wallace does on tying people up.
I am not tying.
Not tying.
Now, apparently these guys have never gotten into whatever that weird Japanese bondage thing is that I can't remember the name of.
I want to say bukkake, but no, that's
No,
not
that's
it.
not it. That's something
That's
different.
completely
Don't Google
different.
that, folks. Do not Google that. No.
Put that disclaimer in.
If you don't know what it is, you don't want to.